Welcome to Mask Monday. My name is Linda. If you're a visitor for the first time, my channel is usually all about style and fashion. However, it has kind of become some other things like nails and skincare, a few unboxings. So I would absolutely love it if you would come on and hit that subscribe button down there and become part of the Sassy family. So guys, think about what you've noticed. I already have my mask on. You probably can't even see it because it's getting almost dry now. I use this one, the Refresh, Replenish, and Radiate Clay Mask from, that one I got from Stein Mart a few months back. Now the reason why that I went ahead and started the mask is because I don't want this video to be too lengthy. Did you notice the title? It's also a get ready with me. You guys know that my love is fashion and styling and accessorizing outfits, right? So I tend to try to stay in that lane, but some of you keep on kind of like edging me out of that comfort zone, and so I'm just going to embrace it and I'm going to do it. But I do want you to understand I am in no way, shape, or form a beauty person. I just as a matter of fact, the reason why I really haven't incorporated it into my channel is because usually I notice, you know, if you're a beauty person, that's what you zero in on, and you have lots of different makeup reviews so that people will know a good product versus one that's just kind of, yeah. Beautiful palettes, beautiful bronzers, beautiful blushes that are coming out, and so that people are like, oh yeah, I might want to try that too. I don't do that. And so, because you guys that are my regular subscribers, you know I'm a Lancome girl. That's what works for me, and I just stick with it. However, I am kind of trying to get outside of that comfort zone a little bit. I was messaging Barbara over on Age is Just a Number about the beautiful look that she just did, and I think she used Pat McGrath. Those shades are absolutely beautiful. I just don't look real good in them though, but I'm gonna try it, Barbara. I'm gonna watch your video and I'm gonna try it. So anyway, I am trying to do new things, and actually this has really helped me because I need to record like 3 videos today. So I had to get up and get dressed. I have, my trunk has come from Trunk Club. I'm not real impressed. They didn't put anything in it that I asked for. So it's going to be a quick video. I'm just going to, as I try them on, I'll put it on the screen what it is in case you want to order something. And let's see. Okay, 3 places gave me some free money, so you know I ordered from it. But after these 3, I really am going to kind of cut it off because I don't need any new clothes. I really don't. And I really only get to wear them when I'm talking with you guys or doing a video, because, you know, by schools and everything, or they're not closed down because they are all open, but I am not going in like tutoring or anything and volunteering. And so I'm not getting up, getting dressed every day like to go out. And so it's just, I'm just not going to be buying anything that I don't think. Now, you know, you never say never, because I'm sure if Ella and I go somewhere, meet somewhere, you know, but it's going to have to be something that I truly, truly love, because these things are not just truly loves. They're just like wants, and you just keep getting stuff, and it's just becoming excessive. So anyway, that, you know what, I'm having to get my palate used to this again. This is the hazelnut. Because you know what, it really is true what they say, that it takes like 21 days for something to become a habit. I'm gonna go ahead and wash this off while we're talking. Because for me, having that peppermint mocha for a couple of months, I love that taste. And now I'm having to readjust back to my hazelnut. It's not easy. But anyway, so what are we going to talk about today, guys? I hope everybody is doing well. It is in the 70s. And I probably shouldn't say this for you people that are up north in the cold. I have my air on. It's hot, especially with the sweater on. You know what? I really like the way that this clay mask leaves my skin feeling. It's really nice. So, let's see. Oh, I did go out the other day to put Miss Shirley's package in the mail for me reaching 900 subscribers. Guys, I am 18 away from 1,000. I'm getting so excited. Thank you and welcome all of my new subscribers. I'm absolutely thrilled that you have come and subscribed. So I picked up a couple of things the other day since I was out. And you know what? I might go out today since it is Senior Day at Belle's Outlet, because I do want to get something for my nephew for Valentine's Day. You know what? He and Tasia are like the two youngest of my nieces and nephews, and I've made it very clear to all the rest of them that are fully grown, if you're 18 or older, nothing for you. So anyway, I had gotten Tasia some things for Valentine's Day, and then I thought, okay, you didn't put one thing in that box for Casey. He's 16 now. He'll be 17 in April. And so now I try to make sure that I always put something in there for him too. They're cousins. They're not siblings. But I asked his mom, Tamara, if that hoodie that I gave him for Christmas fit. Because you know what? I can kind of look and buy for them, even though they're in West Virginia and I'm here. And so she said, yes. Every time I turn around, he has it on. Yes. I love it. That means he likes it. I love it. You know, sometimes teenagers are iffy to buy for, so I'm glad that he loves it. So I'm going to go find him another. I'm going to try to find a set. So I'm going to pop into Belle's Outlet, and I'm going to try my best not to get something that I saw, because it really is. It's crazy. I'm going to tell you all what it is, and you're going to know it's crazy. But anyway, the last time I was in there, I had to just hurry up, get the couple of things I went in there for, with some beauty items, and get back out, because I can feel myself wanting to buy it. A purse. A purse. Can you guys imagine that? Another handbag? That's crazy, isn't it? But anyway, it's so pretty. It's by Betsy Johnson, and it has pink and yellow flowers. And you know I don't have anything like that. Anyway, I didn't get it. And hopefully they've already sold it by the time I go back in. I think I will run in there because it's still early. And I try to get in and out, you know, before people start waking up and coming into stores. Because it's bad down here again. And it just, you know, look, when I see all these people traveling down here. Linda, don't start. But anyway, I went into Dollar General, Saturday? Because, you know, I had to use my coupon. And I was going to take you guys along with me. But remember the car jack that I get? Let me go ahead and start the makeup. Okay. Has anybody ever done this? You know, when you put warm water on your face, use an ice cube to now close your pores. I remember my my nieces, when they would be watching me get dressed, they would say, now what is that for? It closes your pores. That's just a little beauty tip there, girls. Because my skin, you know, was always so oily that I had to make sure that I always close the pores up before I put on my makeup. And one dermatologist that I went to, he told me, he said, stop feeling that your oily skin is a negative thing, because one day you're going to be thankful that your skin is so oily, because it's going to always cause you to have less wrinkles. And I said, what? He said, yeah, watch when you get in your 50s and 60s, you're not going to have a ton of wrinkles. Thanks, Dr. Bernhardt. You were right. Because I'm at, what, 62? And I think I still look fairly okay. Anyway. I returned that car jack thing. And here's why. I went out the other day. To meet Ella. And I think I did an introduction to that already, and then I just stopped the video because as soon as I got in the car, it popped off and my phone went tumbling. So anyway, it's back with HSN. So I don't know. I'll look for a different one. But anyway, guys, this was the case that I got from, I think I'm going to put it on this side, from Lancome for Christmas. And it houses my cosmetics now. Now this was the palette that I got. I'm gonna try to use it today. You can see it's still barely been touched. Put this up here so I don't blind you. Aren't the colors are pretty. It's just I don't know what to do with them. And then there's this pops out from the bottom, and you have blushes and highlights. Now you can see the ones that I've used. I've used the highlighter. I really like the highlighter. Thank you, Sheila in South Carolina. The Tarte highlighter. You probably don't even remember it, but it was in a giveaway that you gave to me, and I really like that highlighter, but I'm going to use the Lancome today. And okay, let's just get started. All right, so first thing off the bat, I don't prime the way that most people prime. I do have this primer from Lancome. It's called La Base. But I also mix it with a little Genifique. And then I've been, this is Benefit Multivital. I usually use Renergy, but because it's winter time, my skin doesn't have all that moisture like it had like in the summertime. So I put this one on a little bit. Now I had already cleansed in the shower with the Lancome cleanser, and I'm going to put all those products down below that I do use. You can check it out in the description box if it's something you're interested in, but I already used the cleanser in the shower, so I knew I was going to put the mask on. So here's another thing. I've already done eyebrows, but I'll try to do a little touch because I just like to do those off. I don't know, trying to do that on camera, I don't know. But anyway, I might move you guys down in a minute if I think that you're not able to see very well. But just a little bit of the La Base. And this stuff is like silk on your skin. Oh my God, it's so good. It feels just like silk. The Genifique helps with, it's an anti-aging serum. Now, you know what is so funny? I have the great big bottle of Genifique, but I just kind of cipher it out and keep it in the little one. This is just more manageable to me. Oh, these banging and clanging. Remember these earrings I got from Belk the other day? Those Kari blue. I love them. They add just like a little punch to your outfit. All right, and then let's put this on. This feels so good and moisturizing. All right, so next, I'm gonna try to make it fast, guys. You guys know that our regular subscribers, I have, let me see if I can, hold on. I'm gonna move the camera down and then I'll be back. Okay, is this better? Because now that I'm older, if you notice, do you see all that hyperpigmentation, all the darkness that's around my eyes now? I use these two from Lancome, and they're camouflage. They're both by Teint, and I'm gonna have to, wait a minute, my glasses. Let me see if I can read it. It's so tiny. This is Bisque N. It's 420 Bisque N is the color. And this one is called Orange Red. So the Orange Red takes away the darkness. And then this one adds just a little bit of coverage. And you only need the teeny tiniest bit. Do you see that little tiny bit? And you notice I stop talking when I do this. I was talking to my neighbor the other day, and I sent her a text. I was like, why didn't you tell me to put my recycling out? I can hear somebody. From where I am in this bathroom, the cans are like on the other side of the wall there. So I think a neighbor's on that side out in his yard. But anyway, I asked my neighbor, Deborah, I said, why didn't you tell me it was recycling day? Now I'm going to have that recycling out there 2 more weeks. She said, look, we all follow your cue. Because I do. Usually the night before, like recycling is every other Friday. So like when they see me come out Thursday evening pushing the recycle bin out to the curb, they know, okay, tomorrow's recycling. Let's get our recycling ready. And I don't know why in the world it slipped me this week. I just don't. I can't keep track of my days. I don't know why. What happened was, you remember the lady that I told you that had the CV? Well, I guess her daughter has finished her house now. It's all built, so she's getting ready to move, and the house is up for sale. So I thought, okay, I saw them moving things out and everything. So I'm like, okay, so they're probably just starting to move things, over to the daughter's house. I was thinking, okay, so that's why she's put, her recycling can out there, because she may not be back over here for a few days. No, she put it out because the next day was recycle day, ding dong. Because I saw it out there, and it still didn't register. Put your stuff out on the curb. I just thought she had put hers out there because maybe she was not going to be over there for a few days. I don't know what I was thinking. But anyway, so I blend that in with my beauty blender. And you know what, guys? I know that there's all kind of sponges and things on the market, but there really is a difference in that beauty blender. It's softer, and it just does a better job for me on blending things out. So anyway, I put that around my eyes. And then I use the, and that's going to be backwards. I know it is. So I'll just put it down below. So this is the Tonadol, and my color is 450 Suede In. You know how I know that, right? And ladies, I promise you, I have tried other makeups, and they just don't look like this on me. You know, I've gone to Sephora, I've gone to Ulta, you know, we've done the full, right? I mean, I've done everything from Marc Jacobs to Chanel to Estee Lauder to, I mean, Benefit. I've tried Tarte. I've tried, what was that? What is that one called? Urban Decay. I mean, I've done a bunch. And I just keep coming back to this one because they either oxidize after I've had them on for a couple of hours and I look like an orange running around, or they look ashy or too tan. I don't know. This is just like my perfect shade, in my opinion. And in the summertime, if I need to darken it up, I just darken it up with bronzer. Put just a little bit more. And I don't like real heavy coverage foundations anyway. And this one just works for me. And I don't put makeup on my ears and all that. I know people say you're supposed to blend it all the way out. I just, I just don't like it on my ears and stuff. All right, so then next, I'll show you the products that I use for my brows. I just am more comfortable doing that off of camera, but I'll show you. I like these from CoverGirl, and actually they're on auto ship. I get them from Amazon, and they come like, is it once a month or about once a month. They just automatically bill me and send them. But I like this one that is in rich brown, and then when it's just these little eyebrow pencils, and when it gets a little bit warmer and I'm going to start going a little lighter, then I put in this honey brown one on the brows to kind of, now lately I've been using this one sometimes too. This is by Revlon, and it is called Color Stay Brow Pencil Crayon in Auburn. Because you probably can't tell, but when I'm like out in the sun, this color that I have in my hair has a lot of red in it. So, but anyway, let me just show you a little bit. See, I just make sure that I have this line here and bring it up and then out. This line, make it up and out. And you can kind of use this as a gauge. You should go here. It should be like right there inside. For the outer part, you're going to take it up through the middle part where your iris is, and that's where your arch is going to go. And then out here is where the outer part of the eye, that's where that brow should end. And then I just take and fill in. Just add a little bit of color to my brows. Maybe one day I'll do just an eyebrow tutorial, because I do like to have that already done. All right, ladies, here we go. All right, so usually it's always said to take a lighter shade, and I'm noticing that a lot of these have shimmers, and I try not to use a lot of shimmers, but I think I'm gonna start, let's put this one as the all over. And then you notice these are very burgundy like. That's why I really haven't used them. But you know what? Today we're going to use them. Let's use the burgundy. All right, so this is a brush by It Cosmetics. All right, let's put that all over. Yes, I think I'll run into Bell's Outlet. And see, the thing about it is, once that I get out like that, because I only go out like once every several days. So when I go out, I go out. But I do try to be out like when the stores first open up at 10 o'clock. And a lot of them now have still started like opening at 11. But anyway, and Dillard's Clearance Center isn't open on Mondays at all. So, all right, so that's the base. I think for the, let's do this one. This burgundy shade. Now see, here's where I run into problems because I'm not real sure about that outside part. Where's my brush? Okay, I don't see my brush, so you know what? I'm gonna use this flat brush, and maybe that'll help better anyway. All right, see, I always see people do this, like here. And then I do it here. But mine never looks like most people's. You know, when they get finished with the beauty look, I don't know if it's just the way my eyes are because they're very hooded. See that, all that extra skin there? So I don't know if that's part of it or what, but mine doesn't look pretty like most people when they're doing that look. See how pretty the color is? But it doesn't look, I don't know. All right, Casey, tell me what I'm doing wrong. She has the most beautiful eyeshadow looks. It's Christina has opinions. So give me your opinion, Christina, and terrible video editing skills. I will link her channel down below. She's an absolute sweetheart. But her eyeshadows always look so pretty. She was, the other day, she used one that was, had all kind of colors, like just real vibrant colors. And it turned out absolutely beautiful. It doesn't matter what colors she uses. She can make them look so, so pretty. But see, right there in the crease is where I put it. And then like around here. Okay. Now, what I think I'm gonna do, you see this color right here that's a little bit pinky in color. I think I'm gonna just put a little bit of that, like right here on the inside. Wow, that's really pigmented. Wow. Maybe I should have just been using my fingers. All right. Then I take this little, you know what? I thought, yeah, okay, here it is. I take this one. So this color right here is what I'm going to use on the brow bone. Right there. To give a little highlight. Can you guys see? All right, so then next, I line my eyes with shadow and with eyeliner, and I use this little teeny tiny brush by Morphe. All right, so hope you can see. So I'm taking this color right here. chocolate brown looking one. See, here's another reason why I don't do this. It's so strange trying to make sure you can see and I can see. Okay, then I also line it on top. Now, I take this liquid liner from Stila because what it does is it locks it in, the color. And I think I've told you guys my problem with looking like a raccoon before. I don't care what kind of liner I have used in the past. In like an hour's time, it would always end up all down here. And I don't know if it's just the way that my skin is or what, but I just take this and I kind of just dot it a little because I don't want it to be like a harsh line. So I do a little dotting. Okay. Now, I always take this very old school Maybeline pencil. You guys remember those? In velvet black. And I hit the waterline of my eye. And then underneath here, I tightline that just a little bit. Okay. Now, on to adding a little bit of contour here. This bronzer is so light. You see that? Not really made for my skin tone. Now, let me show you the one that I've been using. I've been using this one that was gifted to me by my friend Mary Catherine over on Mary Catherine Loves Cats. It was way too dark for her, and so she gave it to me, and I've been using it. But since I said I'm gonna use this, Laura, I'll do it. But it's not really dark enough for like a contour. I use this by Il Maquillage. And it has kind of like an angle. And I put to kind of give me some cheekbones because my face is so round from here, like in a sweep upward and kind of curve it around. And this usually is darker because I use that Laura Geller there, but if you notice, it's not really creating any kind of color there. Well, I might still have a little left over from the other, from the Laura Geller one. And then I take contouring on the sides of my nose. I don't see that brush. Here it is. This one that came in the actual Lancome kit. I use that little small side there and take just a little bit of that to give some contour on the sides. Okay, this side seems darker than that side. And sometimes I'll just take that bronzer all the way around. Just give it a little sweep. All right, so since we did the burgundy on the eyes, let's do the Burgundy Blush. This is a brush that's called Soho, and I just got this from Walmart a long time ago. Okay, so I just take and I kind of flatten that a little bit. Probably should get me a new blush brush, but this one's working. Oh, that's very that's very pigmented. You only need a little bit of that. Wow, that's dark. It's okay, I know how to tone it down. All right, so that's almost like a burgundy. Ooh. Should probably wear something pink today to bring out some pinkness. Ooh. All right, and I just take that blush all the way around. Now let me show you. This has been the one that I was using from Lancome. I showed you in a haul not too long ago. I bought that one. Do you see how corally and pinky that is? This is very burgundy-ish. But it's okay, because I'm going to show you when I put on my powder how it tones all that down. All right, so next thing is I put a concealer underneath my eyes by Too Faced. Did I bring it in here? Let's see. I could have sworn I brought it. Did I not bring it in here? Okay. All right. I'm not going to make you guys wait for me to go get that concealer. I have one from Lancome in here, but I really like the one from Too Faced because this one from Lancome, even though they chose it for me, I think it's way too light. And so I really don't use it, but we'll use it today. I don't know. I could have sworn I brought that one up here from Too Faced. Did I drop it? No. All right, sorry. All right, so this one is FSA, what, I don't know. You know, Lancome is French and they have all these French names. I don't know how. I'll put it down in the description box. But anyway, I just use just the tiniest bit, and it's going to be way too light, but it's okay. Later on when I go to film, I'll touch up. Need a little bit more. See how light that is? That's too light. But anyway, I take this brush, which is kind of a flat brush. It was supposed to have been a foundation brush. This is by Lancome. I use it for this. Now what I do is I put it underneath and then I give it a pat all the way up the corner of my eye and up this way. And do you see how that gives your eye kind of like an instant little lift there? And then the same on this side. All the way up. All right, and then I kind of blend that in. Okay, Laura and Catherine, you happy with this? Get ready with me so far. Okay, so after that is blended in, is when I take and put on my powder. This, again, it's Lancome. This is the dual finish in 360 Honey 3. All right, and so what I do is I do kind of set this right here, but then I put a sweeper powder all over my whole face. And I know that that's not the way most people do, but for me, it blends it all, and plus it's going to help me to tone this blush down. And I even do my shadow. Do you see how that kind of blends everything in? I really need to blend it now because my cheeks are on fire. Okay. Now for mascara. So I use the primer for your lashes, and then I use Definicils mascara. Okay. Hold on, I feel like I have an eyelash in my eye. I don't know if it's a lash or if it's makeup. All right, so this is a primer for your eyelashes. Do you see how it adds a coating for your lashes to get ready for the mascara? Okay, so while that's taking just like a little second, I have two of these that I use. I think I'm going to use the one from Urban Decay, if I can find it. See, normally I have these arranged, and now trying to find that concealer, I messed everything up. This one is by Urban Decay. It's their Eyebrow Gels. And this one is by Benefit. Now I tend to use this one more, I think, from Urban Decay because it's clear. The one from Benefits has a tint to it, and so sometimes it looks a little bit smudgy. But what this does is it just kind of sets your brows so they don't move. You can set them in place and they'll stay up like that all day. All right, the mascara is Definicils. I love this mascara. It's the only one I use. And you know what? I have a couple of others that I've gotten like in a kit. So I think I might branch out and use some other mascaras. But the reason why I like this, because first of all, it really lengthens my lashes. Do you see how my eyelashes just automatically pop the second that I start putting that on? And also, I don't end up looking like a raccoon at the end of the day. And I usually just put the one coat on. Unless I'm going to go somewhere, you know, where I have to be out. I find one coat is good for me. See? Oh, you know how I'm always going out to put my trash out, and I have the, you know, I told you I have my little stick that people laugh at me because I'm, you know, there's either frogs or lizards there. Okay, so I guess I must have left the door open, you know, when I went out through the garage. Because the door from inside the house, you know, leads right into the garage. So I must have left it open or cracked or something when I was taking the trash out. Guess what was in my house? I almost freaked. You know, when lizards are outside in their own environment, we're good, you know? You mind your business around the shrubs and stuff, and I'll take care of my inside. But once you come inside, and I, you know, usually the cats take care of them around the shrubs, and that's why I don't bother the cats. I just let them hang out because they are usually out there taking care of the lizards. And no, Casey, they can't come in my house. She has a little kitty that she brings in her house and feeds and everything. And then she wonders why he's not going away. He's never going to go away because he's part of the family now. You fed him, you baby him, you hold him, you rub him. He's never going away. But anyway, I almost called a friend of mine to come get that lizard out the house, but I took care of him. I said, Miss C makes fun of me because one time she had to bring her son all the way over here to get one out of my house. I've learned how to deal with them now, but then I'm always wondering, ooh, is it more than one? She was like, no, because his friends are outside saying, okay, you know what happened to Johnny, right? Don't go in there because she's crazy. She's going to chase you out. All right, I'm looking for my pencil for my lipstick. Now, you know what? I know that I brought that lip liner in here. I just don't see it. All right. I guess I'm just not going to line the lips then, huh? You know what? I made sure that I had all that stuff when I came up here. I just don't see it now. Okay, anyway, I won't put the liner on, or I may when I come back up here because I have to go do my hair. Anyway, this is Sugared Maple. And I like it because it's kind of a brick color. Now that's looking very red on the camera, but it's not that red. It's kind of in between a red and a brown. Now see, I do like to use the pencil to line them because I like my line very detailed. Then I always do this because it's going to take the lipstick from the inner parts of your lips and it doesn't get all on your teeth. Yeah. All right, so there's one more step, and I know that this is probably like a no-no in the beauty world. I don't curl my lashes prior to putting my mascara on. I always do it last. So let me go put some product in my hair, and then I will be right back to show you the end result. I'll be back. All right, so while I was back putting product in my hair, this is what I get from Sally's Beauty Supply. It's called Boutique, and the color that I use is called Current. And I actually like to use it before I put the lipstick on. Okay, sorry. I'm looking at her over there. Okay, now here's the last step, guys. Well, really it's not. I have one more step. I forgot. But anyway, let's see if I can see so that you can see too. Okay. This curler is by Revlon. And I just give it a few pumps. And look, do you see how pretty that curls my lashes up? All right, so this is actually the final step. I don't really care to, and I didn't bring a cotton round up here, sorry. But I don't really like spraying all that spritz all over the place. So I just put, this is called Fix It, Forget It by Lancome. And I put this on for my final. And it holds everything in place all day. Unless you want to do just like a little powder touch up when you take your mask off if you go out. All right, guys, so that's going to do it. So Laura, Catherine, I hope that you are pleased. So guys, thank you for stopping by for this Mask Monday. Get ready with me. And if you're not a subscriber already, please hit that subscribe button down below and subscribe. Thumbs up the video. I only have like 18 more to reach 1,000 and have a special giveaway. So I would love it if you would subscribe. Make sure that you're staying safe and healthy out there, and definitely keep it sassy. I'll see you soon, like in the next video soon when I do the trunk club. See ya.